slipped away. The buzz in my head, it takes me right back to a time.
Retired SEAL phone. They do a lot of like veteran outreach and shit for like CPS and like that. Awesome. Yeah. You had a choice. I'm gonna wear that at work. See how that goes over.
I love Margaret just flipping through backgrounds. It's like,
This one.
No, I'm
food
just
in my hand.
no.
Oh,
Just,
wait. Brady
remember,
bunch that shit and do the same. Is Thomas like a kitty corner from you on the screen?
No, he's right below me.
Oh,
I
it's all different. Why does
downloaded.
it?
I downloaded.
Is that the Beetlejuice cartoon sandworm? That's the Beetlejuice cartoon sandworm?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It
That's
is.
awesome. We got freaking. It's been a hell of a
So weird.
freaking week, boys. Let me just tell you, I'm excited to have some locker room tonight. There's been some shenanigans and some nonsense going on.
Put it out
all
there.
over
What's
the
going
world.
on, buddy? What's going
And
on?
we're gonna be talking about it, but God bless In-N-Out and God bless Southwest Airlines. That's all I'm saying.
Right?
In-N-Out burgers.
In-N-Out
Yeah.
burger.
In-N-Out burgers.
Not in and out like in and out. I got a sexual innuendo bell.
He could not wait to use his sexual
Hey,
innuendo
dude,
bell for even to
that-
get a sexual innuendo.
That thing, Matt. Do you remember that the sexual innuendo bell at my old shop?
Yes.
That shit used to pop off all the fucking time.
I have
People would
one,
come.
yeah.
People
I
would
have
come
one on my
in
desk
all the
at work.
time. People come back all the time. Like, who said what? What did we miss?
My God, it's been
So-
just in and out, and freaking Southwest Airlines basically said, "Fuck." Well, not Southwest Airlines, the employees of Southwest Airlines.
gosh.
I like the. Did you guys see the tweet that said, Southwest Airlines grounds a bunch of planes for weather reasons that don't seem to affect any other airlines? It's very
Yeah.
strange.
Very
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm.
Very
I
crazy.
like how the news kept reporting on it. And you're like, dude, this isn't
Yeah.
news. This is fake.
Yeah, we all have a window. We can look out it and look up and go, no, not buying
Planes
it.
are planes for flying. Yeah.
Weird.
And then I saw that freaking tweet that said, we posted on Locker Room. It said, at a Rage Against the Machine concert, a bunch of people who were required
yeah.
to be double vaccinated, required to wear masks, and show their papers to enter, were all singing, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me," and a
Yep.
piece of me has died.
Yes, very true. I was hoping other people were gonna. I put some examples for some new band names, and I was hoping somebody else would jump on the bandwagon, no pun intended, to offer some other ones. But yeah, it's not Rage Against the Machine anymore. It's
No.
they
Rage with the machine.
Rage with the Machine, Rage for the Machine, Rage on behalf of the
Rage for the Machine.
machine.
In behalf. Oh, how very formal.
shill.
On behalf of
Let's
the
get rid of
machine.
rage and go with shill.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
that
Filling in the
cool
name
new
of?
word.
Chilling in the name of.
Shill for the machine. But
Toxic
we-
masculinity.
oh God, that's such a joke. No. Anyway, I wanted to get right to it, but Matt tells me that well, first of all, I guess we should probably just say welcome to the Locker Room. I'm Tom.
I think he's frozen.
He's
Who,
got to be
Matt?
frozen.
He's got to be frozen.
He's frozen.
He's frozen.
Okay.
I thought he was just doing
Wait,
the mannequin
all right.
challenge. Like,
Mm, Wait, hold on. Mhm.
I'm Tom. I'm Matthew.
oh, Chuck.
Tonight, due to illness, the part of Matthew will be. Oh wait! a
Oh wait,
minute.
they're right there. Hey,
He's back.
Oh, fuck.
here I am.
We were just about to give the tonight due to illness. The part of Matthew will be played by.
Well, everything like froze up. I was on the wrong Wi-Fi connection, and then I heard you start. So I said, I don't know if you can hear me. I think you said I'm Thomas, so I'm Matt. But
Yeah, none of that came through. But now you're
okay.
Matt.
I am.
That's funny.
Still. Yes. Here I am. Who else is with us?
That would be your cue, Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck. Oh, Buck.
He's laughing,
Morphine. Oh fuck.
fuck.
Oh,
Hey.
my God.
No fucking opiates.
No opiates.
Opiates.
Why?
He's
too
been
good?
alive. Been alive.
Ran out.
Why? Oh, you ran out.
Well,
Now I got 3 left. I'm saving them.
Okay.
for a rainy day.
So take the 3, chop them in half. The next time you need one, just just chop it up and just do a
Just do a
rail.
rail.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Break the head.
It hits faster and harder. And then
You get to go. You get 6 hits out of 3.
yeah.
Well, I think I'll just chop it up, take 2.5, drink a glass of whiskey, and then I'm good.
Yeah. I was using that's how I made mine stretch longer after my surgeries. I was using alcohol as a buffer to,
Well, yeah, that's the synergistic effect at work,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. People think 2 beers plus 1 Vicodin equals like 4 beers. No, it's like 2 beers plus a Vicodin equals like 6 beers.
yes.
They like to hold hands and play.
Like when you give blood and you shotgun 2 beers right afterwards, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, I'm drunk."
I got a little blood in my alcohol stream.
That's awesome.
So we have some emails though before we get to
Yes.
tonight's topic.
And Marco's
Hey,
here too.
hey.
He didn't introduce himself, but he's here.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
see him. He's right
Oh,
there.
y'all went right into the jokes, and I was like, I'll just continue being.
I brought it
oppressed.
back. I freaking grabbed the wheel, turned it just a little bit.
I appreciate you, Whitey.
All right. You're not going to in a little bit.
I was about to say the same. Just bear in mind, don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, so we got some emails. And I've been trying to look, guy, like we're not like hot shit on the podcast, but we've been getting a shit ton of emails. Guys, I'm trying. I have a life. Anywho, if I read your email on the podcast, that's my way of responding. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's
You'd
fair.
rather, I think
That's
you'd
fair.
rather
That's
have us
fair.
talk about it than email you back. So
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is from the title is Music History from Your Millennial Friend. Hey dudes, Saint Anger here. This is gonna be good whenever he emails us. It's fucking good.
I love this guy.
especially because he drunk emails.
Yes. Oh yeah. Great.
Oh, outstanding. Go
So
ahead.
this guy's emails, I've committed to. I'm going to read verbatim what
Go ahead.
he
Yeah.
types.
Well, that's
All right, hey,
what we
dudes,
do with drunk emails.
Yeah, Saint Anger here. I'm here to shame Marco for getting his Metallica facts mixed up. So he just came out both guns ablazing.
I don't care. Go ahead.
I mean, he kind of got the right idea. He just got the songs mixed up.
Whatever.
But like, I'm a few beers in and I want to flex my metal history knowledge. I may be only
for you.
28, but the history of metal was taught to me religiously. I
was
literally
Wait, like with a ruler across the knuckles, or
hold on, we're getting there.
He's a millennial. That wasn't allowed. So carry
Yeah.
on.
no, that's true.
That was
Yeah.
our generation and before.
It was taught to him religiously. I literally had to recite lyrics from Children of Bodom's Hate Crew Death Roll every day, like it was the damn Pledge of Allegiance or Hail Mary or something. Fuck, I'm derailing. Get back on track, dude. In the most recent podcast, Marco mentioned Megadeth having a song using the same riff as Master of Puppets by Metallica because
Mhm.
Dave Mustaine had written the music when he was still in the band.
Mhm.
That's not actually true.
I'm so proud of you right now for doing that voice.
Master of Puppets was the first album Metallica wrote without any contribution from Dave. Dave owned copyrights to 4 songs from Kill 'Em All and 2 from Ride the Lightning. The other members had also contributed to writing, so they were allowed to do whatever they wanted with it. However, Four Horsemen from the Kill 'Em All album was an original song written by Dave in his previous band, which he called Mechanics. While he was in Metallica, they slowed it down and renamed it Four Horsemen. Shortly thereafter, Lars fired Dave, and he wasn't even able to record any of the songs he had helped write.
Shortly
Metallica-
thereafter, my ass, they were on the goddamn tour bus.
This is true.
Metallica.
Hey, Dave, wake up. What's up, dude? You're out of the band. Fuck.
When is my plane leave?
When's my plane leave? In a couple hours.
Here's your
Alright.
bus ticket, bitch.
Like that's how it went down.
Metallica changed the lyrics to Four Horsemen, added a middle section, and that's how they were able to keep the song on their album. Dave then went on to form Megadeth, find global success, and released Mechanics in the way he had originally written it. And then there's some what's it called when there's letters instead of a word? Acronyms? when it's like letters
Yeah.
that stand for something? Okay, so
Yeah.
there's
Mhm.
some action. TLDR. What the fuck does that mean? Am I this old?
TLDR.
TLDR. Master of Puppets equals no Dave Mustaine. Four Horsemen equals mechanics equals yes Dave Mustard.
Yeah, I don't know that I know TLDR.
I don't know.
At
I
least
don't know
not
what
off
the
the
fuck
top of
that
my head.
means.
Yeah.
But he also said Dave Mustard, and I don't know if that was intentional or a typo. So who knows what TLDR
I think we used to call him Dave Mustang.
Mustang. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marco, there you go. You've been shamed.
Too long didn't read. TLDR means too long didn't read.
Oh, too long didn't read. There you go.
Hey, I'm sorry. Was that you said Marco? There you go.
You've been
Was that email
shamed.
was that email towards me?
Yeah. Literally,
Oh.
the second sentence
Oh, okay.
is, "I am
Hold
here
on.
to shame Marco for getting his
Oh, okay, hold on.
Metallica facts mixed up."
Give me a second. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Hang on. I'm checking. So it's pocket change.
Do you have any in there?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Hold on. I'm checking right now. There's some change right there. There's a no, homie. I got a pocket full of fucks, and I'm not giving any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how that. Yeah, that's
I'm
what
surprised you
happened
still
there.
have a pocket
Long
full
way
of them.
around.
Yeah, I ran out of them early on today.
No, I'm good. Yeah, they're still. You hear them? They're still around. Yeah. Anyways, all right. So moving on to important shit.
What's our next email?
Next.
Good Lord. Oh God, he's emailed us a lot.
Oh shit.
Mhm. We'll skip that one. Go to the next one.
The next one.
I mean,
Well, the next one are like some jokes for the end.
Oh, okay. Let's save
Oh,
those.
okay.
Oh no, wait. I got one here
Oh.
that came over Thursday.
Okay.
This came over Thursday last week when the podcast came out, and the subject is "Fuck Thomas." So somebody listened
Yes.
to the yeah.
Hey, this is the suggestion. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Guys, I'm really offended by the men.
Oh, okay.
No,
Hold
we
on.
don't care. We
I'm
already don't care.
hold on. Let me get to it.
Thomas checked out already.
Guys, I'm really offended by the "men can do anything, women can do better" comment. Women can whine and complain better than any man I know. Oh, and
Ooh,
spend
that's-
my money
wow.
on random shit. Anyway, love the show, guys.
See what you did there. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
All right, well played. But apparently, men can be the first female admiral ever in the history of the United
Oh my
States
God.
military.
Yeah. This fucking plan. Like, just when you
Yeah,
think,
Marco, just wait.
just when you think shit can't get any more
What?
fucked, this administration's like, hold my beer,
just happened?
watch this.
It looks like a fucking troll.
So a man
Mhm.
decided to live his life
Yeah.
as a woman.
Sure.
Which
And
cool,
then-
whatever, fucking do
Well,
you,
you
have
know,
fun.
do- you do you.
Great.
100%. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
great.
And
Good
Do
for
you?
you.
Yeah.
And-
Gotcha.
he presenting himself as a she
Sure.
was made into the
Uh-huh.
Department of Health and Human Services secretary.
Yes.
Also, so
overweight.
we could discuss the fact that this person is overweight, which Health and Human Services should probably
Wait,
not
wait, wait, I'm sorry,
have
what's
what's
the- what-
arguably a mental illness and
What's the position? That they got?
the head of the Department of Health and Human Services.
For the country.
Right.
For the
Wow.
country. But if you look statewide, any of these heads of health,
No care
like
about
shit.
that.
they are nowhere near.
No.
That's like going to an obese physical trainer. Like I
Well-
don't want to listen to you. You're obviously not taking your own advice.
You see the
Oh
one from
my God.
California?
Matt, when I go to Cali, we got to do that. We got to go to the gym and film a TikTok of me training you.
Yes.
Yes, but you have to be dressed.
Dude, I'll borrow yoga pants. I'll borrow yoga pants from Jules for my wife. Don't even try, dude. I got this.
I'm sure we can go. I can hit up my buddy and maybe we can use his place after hours. So it'll be like
Yeah.
it'll look like a total like personal training session in a gym with nobody else in it.
Outstanding. Let's make this happen.
I'll line that up.
Yeah. So
Done.
she goes by Rachel Levine now, and I said I misspoke. She's not the first female admiral. She's the first transgender female admiral,
Yes.
which is
Okay.
code for the first cross-dressing admiral.
Does
I mean,
Okay.
so that this I don't. Are we just handing out admiralties now, like the Politburo, like Soviet Russia, where they were like,
Hey, I'm down for one.
He's my cousin's friend. We'll make him general.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like North Korea. You see all those fuckers
Hey,
with
hey,
like the
right.
I
whole
want one.
thing
I
in
want
the
one.
middle.
I want one. I'm
You
down.
know what it
I
is?
want one.
She went on that website, and it's the same website that you can pay, $100 for a 1 square foot of Scottish land and call yourself a Scottish lord.
Yes.
That's
Oh, right,
it's-
yes.
but it's that
right.
same thing. Apparently, if you pay for 1 square tile at the Annapolis Naval Academy, you get an admiralty now. Is that
Fucking stupid.
Well, they have their own
It's-
little thing. It's not even like don't drag my navy into it. They've got enough of their own problems.
well?
But
I mean,
yeah, that's their own thing. Like that other dude during the COVID thing that with the Mr. Admiral from the fucking I don't know, like what makes you an
God.
admiral? Like you're not like no.
You didn't
Stop.
serve.
You didn't
yeah,
serve.
exactly. I mean,
Man.
like except there, she's about as much of an admiral as Jill Biden's a doctor. So,
Yeah.
it's all just fake titles anyway. Um,
Well, no, Jill Biden's a doc. She's not a doctor, not a medical doctor, but she's got her doctorate.
an honorary doctor.
Oh, it's honorary.
That
I
shit
thought
ain't
she
real.
actually. No, I thought
Honorary
she legit
doctorate.
went to school
I-
and got it.
No,
Yeah, I
my
thought it was
understanding is
legit.
it's an honorary doctorate. Like,
Oh,
All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm
Yeah,
on it.
okay.
I'm on it. There you go. I'm on it.
but I saw, boys, for tonight's episode, did
Yeah.
some research, and I watched the new Halloween movie, Halloween
Ooh,
Kills.
Halloween Kills.
I
I've
watched
seen
that
the-
last night.
I've seen the
Because
posters all over the
tonight
place.
we're going to talk about movies that actually scare you
Didn't scare me.
for our spooky
Okay.
first part of our Spooktacular. And
God, I wish I knew you were going to talk about this. I had the perfect prop for it.
where is it?
Anyway, it's in the garage. It
Yeah,
took me like
maybe
2
next
minutes to
week.
get it.
Can you go grab
Oh, I know where it is. I
Stand
know what it
by.
is. What the hell just
You don't put us on hold,
These
motherfucker. What is
motherfuckers-
this?
Hear you.
You can't just fucking bounce,
What the
dude.
fuck?
We're like, what the fuck?
Well, you said stand by. Like we're supposed to.
Yeah.
like, fuck-
Oh no. That just don't mind my absence.
That's not how this works. You're on
That's
camera.
not what
You know
stand
that,
by
right?
means.
I
Hey,
have
she
to
actually-
build suspense.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So,
Lord in heaven.
Yeah, Mister, I only have 3 fucking narcotics left.
He fucking ate them all before the show.
No.
Hey, so she actually does have a master's and a doctorate. So
Yeah, I thought she went to
she's
school and
not-
got
yeah.
a doctorate. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Let's
did.
see.
She's just not a medical doctor like that dumb, stupid bitch on the fucking View thought she was a medical doctor.
Oh, did
Remember
is
that
that
episode?
She did.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
what's her name?
What are you watching the
frickin',
View for?
I wasn't. It was a clip because somebody posted it. It was Whoopi or somebody. One of those dumb fucking cunts. Yes, they're dumb fucking
Oh my
cunts.
god.
That said like, oh yeah, can you imagine if Dr. Jill Biden was in charge of COVID? And she started going off, and then one of the other dumb cunts was like, who wasn't as dumb, said, she's a teacher. She's not a medical doctor.
Yeah.
She's got her doctorate
In English.
teaching. Yeah, she's a teacher. And
Mm.
okay.
Yeah. Well,
Dumb fuck.
I mean, that's dumb fucks. But I
Yeah.
saw Halloween Kills. And it so
I haven't
it
watched
goes-
it yet. Are you gonna fucking ruin it for me? See, mine's better.
Yeah, yours is better.
With the headphones on. That's amazing.
That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Mark was
pop-
not on
pop,
mute. Oh, Marco's got a little smile.
pop quiz, Chuck. Whose face is that?
Yeah.
Whose
Little
face
movie
was
trivia.
that was molded off of an actual person's face.
Well,
I know it was made in the 60s. I wasn't alive.
no,
It doesn't
okay.
matter.
So first of all,
Shit.
the movie was made in the 70s. So let's start
The
there.
first one was like,
It was-
was that? No, wait, no, the 60s was Jason. Like 68.
No, the 80s was Jason,
yeah,
bro.
80s.
Well,
It is
sure.
Jason.
The
Yeah,
last one was like
yeah,
68.
you fucking up.
Get the fuck out of here.
You and your surprise.
First of all, for those of you that want to know what
First of
happened to
all.
Chuck's voice, Chuck is sitting here wearing a Michael Myers mask.
And that's why we're asking what actual
Yes.
person's face that was molded
Yes.
off.
So that
is
was
a real person.
was actually sculpted, right? So it was a
Sculpt-
guy
yeah,
who sculpted a mask to be a mask of an actual character
Yes.
that was played by an actor, and the mask was for this totally other unrelated thing that they would sell in like Halloween stores and grocery stores and magic shops. And then they ended up using it for the movie Halloween. So Matt's asking you, do you know who that was?
I don't.
That's
I'll
a
give you-
William
I'll-
Shatner mask.
Oh, I was gonna tease it
Shut
out.
up.
Yeah, that's William
Yeah.
Shatner's face.
No shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fuck yeah.
Why? Yes, it actually is.
I do like to kill babysitters. Anyway, so
Wow.
I saw Halloween Kills. I liked the first Halloween movie. The first Halloween movie.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
fuck
Sure.
yeah.
arguably
great.
is-
Fantastic.
The
Absolutely.
first of all those, the
It's-
first Halloween, the
Yeah,
first Friday the
yeah,
13th, the,
yeah,
you know, the
yeah,
first
yeah,
Nightmare on
yeah.
Elm Street, like all that shit.
All that. So we'll,
But hold
I-
on,
we
are you
should
gonna
go over that.
are you gonna fuck this up for me? Because I plan on watching it. Are you gonna
No,
totally
no. I'm just
okay.
saying.
Okay.
They did this thing where you watch it's like 3 different timelines that you can watch in these fucking movies, right?
Right.
You can watch the timeline where all the movies happen, right? Except for the most recent ones. You can watch the timeline where like the middle movies don't happen, but the ones on the end do. And then you can watch the timelines where the first movie happened, but then the second movie never happened. And then the most recent movie, Halloween, happened, and now Halloween Kills is the sequel to that. So it's almost like its own trilogy now.
Oh wow.
But apparently there's
Super
one
cool.
more coming out next year.
Yes.
So
quick question before you dive into this. Jamie Lee
What's that?
Curtis. Jamie Lee
Uh-huh.
Curtis. Right
Yes.
now, would you?
as she
Now?
appears in Halloween, no,
At this moment.
At this moment?
No. I'm out.
no, I
No.
don't think so.
No, I'm out. Yeah.
Where was the cutoff?
The poo yogurt commercials.
I missed those.
Activia?
The poo yogurt.
When
the
she
poo
went,
yogurt.
when she embraced the gray and was like,
I
I'm
think
grandma now.
just when she just started talking about poo yogurt, I was like,
Okay.
What-
you know, that's when
It's
your
the-
like wife shits with the door open for the
Yeah,
first time, and you're like,
the
oh,
allure is
honeymoon's
gone.
over.
Yeah. Okay.
What,
I got
was
you.
the movie that she was in with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
True Lies.
True Lies.
True Lies.
There we go.
Yeah.
That striptease scene.
Dude.
Yeah, you know that
Whoa.
when she falls, that she actually fell down,
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
and Arnold Schwarzenegger like sitting up, like out of concern, was genuine because she was not supposed to fall down.
But as we do in Hollywood, you just keep rolling.
Just roll, baby, just roll.
Give a fuck
Um,
about people.
I just saw a movie. Have you guys heard of the movie Freaky?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was originally entitled what was it called? Warm. It was anyway. Freaky Friday the 13th was what it was originally called.
I remember Freaky
And-
Friday from back in the
Right. So what
80s.
they did was they took the premise of Freaky Friday, the body switching kind of
Yeah.
concept.
Jodie Foster as a kid. She was in
Jodie
that.
Foster. Yeah.
Jodie Foster.
Vince Vaughn plays a serial killer. And
What?
yes, Vince Vaughn plays a serial killer.
Okay.
And some young Hollywood starlet whose name escapes me plays like the unpopular girl at school. And when Vince Vaughn's serial killer character attacks her with some sacred dagger that he stole, he doesn't kill her. And so overnight when they're sleeping, they switch souls. And so now Vince Vaughn plays a 17-year-old girl, and the 17-year-old girl is playing the serial killer.
Okay.
So fucking
And-
funny.
It was up until like there's a bunch of stuff they could cut out of it, and you know, like modern plot twists, and like they didn't kill any good characters. Like usually in a horror movie, people just get murdered left and right, and you know there's only going to be like 2 or 3 people that survive.
Right. Like
Wasn't
the
even
black
like
guy
that.
always dies first. Whoever goes upstairs, they're fucking
Right.
dead.
They made jokes about that kind of stuff, like you know, 2 characters run down the hallway, and one of them goes, "You're black, I'm gay, we're doomed."
He ain't wrong though. He's not wrong at all.
But they lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert. Anyway, so check out Freaky, but it wasn't scary. Like, I don't know. Can you guys think of modern movies? So go back to the originals. Like, what is the first scary movie you remember seeing?
Poltergeist.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Freddy Krueger.
Okay.
Jaws, but I don't know if you call it like necessarily a scary movie, but Jaws.
Oh no, that's a scary movie.
That's a scary movie. Yeah.
Yeah, as a
remember
kid, I
that,
couldn't take
but
it back.
That's a
Jaws.
thriller.
I mean, look, E.T. kind of fucked me up in the theaters. I saw that as a kid, and that movie fucked me up.
Aliens fucked me up. Because I watched
Yeah.
that shit. I fucking on
Oh,
So I guess
HBO, like in the
it
middle
would
of
be
the night.
it would be E.T. for me, but that isn't a scary movie. But that scared the shit out of me. Because
but
what
it
you're
was probably
like,
just because you were so little, and
yeah, I was
like
but I remember
the
that, I was
government.
like,
You were afraid of the government coming to take your freedoms back then.
yes, absolutely.
I would
That's
say
easy.
Jaws scared me as a kid because I couldn't take a bath. But Nightmare on Elm Street with Freddy Krueger was the first time I couldn't fucking sleep because I thought I'd die in my sleep.
I think that I genuinely, the first scary movie I ever watched was probably in junior high, when in class we watched a movie called Night of the Hunter, and it was like, it's an old black and white movie, but if you've never seen it, it's genuinely terrifying. And then I watched Psycho, so it was like old school black and white movies were what I was scared by. You can't text and not fucking talk.
What the fuck, dude?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, it's because he had the mask on, and I thought that's the perfect opportunity to. So last year on Halloween, I was out of work because fucking COVID, right? So I was down at the beach a lot, swimming miles, like 3 times a week. I do like 3 to 5 miles, whatever, run, do my workouts at the beach. So I would also alternate on, 1 or 2 days a week. I would just put on a ruck and go for a 6-mile ruck down the beach and pick up trash because I was taking care of the beach that I was, working out on. Halloween fell on like, I don't know what day it was last year, but I decided to get dressed
On a
up.
weekend.
It was on a Saturday or a Sunday or something.
And then me and Ghetto Boys were trick or treating, man.
And
Robbing the kids for bags.
yeah. So I decided to get my legit.
Yeah, that just happened, Thomas.
And on the night where I don't have time to edit it, you guys do this shit to me.
That's okay. The people love us, Thomas. It's okay. So yeah, I sent a picture of that. This was somebody posted on Instagram at the beach I was at that took a picture of me walking in a full Michael Myers legit like green boiler suit, boots, the mask, and an orange Home Depot bucket and a trash picker upper, and I was walking up and down the beach picking up trash as Michael Myers. Scared the shit out of some kids, and the adults kind of liked it. People tried to talk to me and I wouldn't talk. I would just stand there and do the whole head side thing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
I thought about doing something like that where I drove around my neighborhood and like went and picked up the mail and went on walks. And I was like, I'm going to do it this year. And then obviously
you'll get pulled over with a mask. When I did, I wore that to work and I got pulled over by a chippy on the 210 for wearing a mask while I was driving.
Where I live, I don't want to get fucking stopped by the cops and thrown down.
Okay, let's get back to movies because Thomas does not look amused.
No, I'm just listening. You guys can take over.
So scary movies.
Halloween Kills.
No,
You
we're
watched
talking
it?
about old scary movies.
Oh, I thought he was
That
going
we
back to
watched.
Halloween Kills. Oh.
Oh, okay.
No, we're talking about like Halloween, the movies that got us when we were younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about any old black and whites? Like the old the old
Like
original
Nosferatu. or something?
Nosferatu, or
Or-
like the old Frankenstein ones. Like Any of those?
The
I didn't
earliest
really
one I
watch
can
those.
remember-
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say Night of the Hunter was the earliest like black and white scary movie. I don't remember Dracula being scary or Frankenstein or anything. I don't remember watching them.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think I didn't watch them until I was way older. I think it was probably one night with Thomas at the old pad.
Well, now
Yeah,
here's
I
the
watched
thing.
all kinds of messed up movies.
Here's the thing with
Yeah.
some of the, like the 80s like slasher, because they're called slasher films, right? Just the
Mhm.
ones where it's just like Friday the 13th,
Yeah, the Jason,
the
Freddy.
Jasons and Freddy's.
Sure,
they're
yeah,
slasher
yeah,
films.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Nightmare on Elm Street ones were a little more. They were gory and stuff, but they were more PG in the sense of Friday the 13th. You were torn because you were watching this horrifying movie, people getting killed, but there were also like
Sure.
boobies in summer camp, at the lake. So it was
Yeah.
like this weird thing where we're like, ooh, and you're like, ooh, we're like, ooh.
This girl's totally naked. Also, she's getting a axe
Yeah,
to her chest.
she's getting-
but
yeah,
she's still
yeah.
naked.
Yeah, but she's still naked. Bloody boobs are
Titties.
still sexy,
Oh,
right?
blood.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
titties. Oh, blood.
It was such a maybe that's what's wrong with this generation. They don't have movies like that anymore. It's either vanilla or chocolate, and there's no swirl.
What
So you
about
want
Leprechaun?
titties? So you want titties and blood? That's what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking like snuff films, but like
No, right.
They're still alive afterwards.
I just miss the days when movies were trying to like figure out ways to scare you for real, like Psycho, right? Like, Alfred Hitchcock bought up every copy of the book and to hide the surprise ending, and then deliberately shot it in black and white so that it would be scary.
Yeah.
I think Paranormal Activity kind of did that with like using the cameras in the house, like surveillance cameras. To
Right. It was kind of like
Right.
like Blair Witchy, where it could be
Right,
like
right.
real, but and that was a phenomenal marketing scheme for that movie, Blair Witch.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
oh yeah,
really
you all
good.
you all know my story about how. Do you guys remember that? How I first saw that movie, like 9 months before it came out in the theater.
I remember you mentioning it, but I don't remember the story. But I guarantee you, nobody listening remembers the story. So
I
let's hear
remember
the
I
story.
went to go see it with the Cuban Missile.
In the theater.
That sounds
In the
like
theater. Yeah, in the
freaking-
theater.
Sorry, that gets a bell.
Well,
That's exactly
why-
what that was.
It's exactly what that
yeah,
was.
That's what it's for. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so so at my roommate at the time, who has been on our old podcast, he used to go by Crew Jones on our on our old podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He used to post nothing but satire and pretend it was real, and used to piss us the hell off. Yeah. So he came home. He had gone to Comic-Con religiously, like every year. And he came home one year when he was my roommate with a videotape, and he's like, check this out. I got this, bootleg movie from Comic-Con. And I said, what is it? And he says, apparently these, student filmmakers went into the forest and they were never heard from again. And like 9 months later, cops found their camera gear and tried to figure out what happened to them and cut the footage together. And then, it's creepy enough that the family's selling it as a film or whatever, whatever it was.
Oh,
So
that's
I
crazy.
watched the Blair Witch Project on a shitty VHS bootleg in my living room on my house at like 11 o'clock at night when my roommate had just gotten home from San Diego Comic-Con, and we watched that shit, and I was like, what the actual fuck? Like, it fucked us up for hours. We were on dial-up internet trying to like look anything up we could about this shit, right? And then finally the next day he was like, oh yeah, so it's totally fake. It's a student film. It's like an independent film, and they designed it to specifically look like found footage. And their marketing campaign, they have a website up, and it was like when no movie had ever had a website at that point.
Right.
And so then we would subsequently invite groups of people over to watch the movie for the next 2 or 3 days and do the exact same, because that's what had been done to him. Somebody showed him the tape, then told him it was real, let him believe it all night, and then fucking told him the next day.
Oh, it's amazing.
So we did that like 3 or
Yeah.
4 times, just inviting people over and showing them the movie, and then waiting like a full day to tell them no, it was totally fake. And that movie would fuck people up because they'd never seen a found footage movie. Like, they thought it was real. That was crazy.
Yeah. Did it make you nauseous at all?
Oh, yeah. Mostly
in,
that's
it was
not
in the theater
seen.
for sure.
Yeah, there was some
No,
parts where I
the
was just
shake-
like,
The shakiness and the running,
Oh,
I had to
fuck.
kind of put my
Yeah.
put my head down. Yeah, I was like,
I
ooh.
didn't go see it in the theater, so I probably would have if I'd have seen it on the big screen.
yeah. So, is it fair to say? Do you think like slasher films, like they're done, right? Like there's not really.
No,
I think they'll make a comeback.
I mean, you
think
got
that
Rob
I've
Zombie
seen-
still making some shit, so at any point in time that could hit.
Do you know what Rob Zombie is remaking?
Adam's
Monsters.
Family, right?
The
Or
Monsters.
Monsters. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Monsters.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
curious to
same
know if he's
difference.
going to be like kind of comedic about it the way it was back in the day, because
Yeah, right.
he's apparently a fan of the show, and the show was a
Right.
comedy, had a laugh
Right.
track.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
I mean, he was a huge fan.
I saw some of
Right.
the stuff on Instagram from their website or from their photos. They created an Instagram for the Munsters, and there's only 4 pictures. It's his wife,
Mhm.
and then a few other actors, and then like the Munster house. And those are the only 4 photos. And the makeup on all of them isn't scary, and it's on the grandpa. It's
Mhm.
it's kind of comedic looking. It's
Yeah,
really
but-
good. Like
yeah,
old school.
it looks pretty good. And the guy, for all you video game nerds out there, the guy who's playing Herman Munster is the voice of Trevor in Grand Theft Auto 5.
No shit.
Yeah,
Well,
the meth addicted tweaker,
Yeah,
that's the same actor. Anyway,
But he's just doing the voice. He's not doing.
no, he's
he-
playing Herman Munster in the makeup.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit. Because he
Yeah.
looks like Trevor in the
It looks
fucking
like
video
Trevor.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they based those video game characters off these motherfuckers.
Right, exactly.
Huh.
So that'll be interesting. I'll see. I was not a fan of Rob Zombie's version of Halloween. I thought he went
Yeah. Same.
no, I agree.
I found it interesting to go into what Michael Myers was like when he was
As
locked up.
a kid. Oh yeah, for sure.
But when they showed him as just being a sweet little blonde boy that got bullied, I was kind of like, nah, dude. Michael Myers is supposed to be like evil inside. Like he's just supposed to be straight bad. Like
Yeah, he was born that way.
right,
Yeah.
born bad. And
Yeah.
so giving him kind of a sympathetic backstory was kind of a bummer. I wanted him to just be a fucking the thing of nightmares. That's what makes Michael Myers so effective, you know.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so who would you have to, if you had to fight Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, or Jason Voorhees, who would you go up against?
Oh.
Freddy Krueger,
Fuck.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson.
Michael
Jackson.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah, I'll take
That's
Michael
another-
Jackson.
yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely Michael Jackson.
Awesome, Jesus.
God, I would say
I don't know. Michael Jackson
Personally,
turned
I'm
into
gonna
that
say-
giant robot in Moonwalker. I'm just saying.
yeah. I'm gonna say Michael Myers because I believe he had a
Killed.
smaller frame than Jason. Freddy had those fucking claws. That's a fucking game changer. Like those are just your fingertips. That's fucking everywhere.
Right. And
Well,
also,
and he
Freddy
was
Krueger,
everywhere. He was fucking.
like he
Saw
was
Nightmare
easier
guy.
to defeat if you got him into the real world, but nobody could ever get him into the like.
Right.
He,
Right,
he
right,
just
right,
killed
right.
wholesale ass. Like,
But those
ran
other
through
assholes
people.
had one knife in one hand.
Right,
He's got 4 on his fucking fingers.
right.
Yeah.
So because they didn't have one on the thumb, right? It was just
no,
I think it was
nothing
just
on the
it was
thumb,
just the
But-
hands.
And
Here's the
apparently
thing.
that thing
No,
was so
fourth finger,
sharp
fourth.
that he put it on for the first time. The actor did. He put it on for the first time. He went like that, and one of the blades nicked his arm. Just nicked his arm. That we better be careful and took the edge off those things.
Here's the thing.
By the way, if you're out there listening and you're the guy who owns that original Freddy glove, because guess what? The original Freddy glove was stolen off the
Yep.
set.
You're a piece of shit.
So
Oh, no
first of all,
way.
if you're the fucking asshole that has that original Freddy glove,
You're a piece
fuck
of
you.
shit.
You're a
Yeah,
piece of
fuck
shit.
you.
That's staying in the closet.
So I did. What was what's the modern horror movies? Like The Ring is one of the modern. Is that considered a modern horror movie?
I don't know. It's been out for a while, dude.
I know, right?
I guess you
Yeah.
can say
well,
a
there's
modern.
like all the Conjuring movies
Saw.
that
Yeah.
are Saw. Is that a
Yeah,
horror
that-
movie? Is that a because then you
Saw's
start getting into
horror.
like these like horror like psychological
porn.
thrillers, things,
Sure.
which I kind of like. I like ones that kind of like fuck with
The
your head
cat-
a bit.
The Cabin, that's new. Isn't that with that blind man?
I don't know.
I
We're,
don't know
um,
about it.
people up.
Yeah.
There's some TV shows. We're on like episode 2 or 3 of what the fuck's it called? It made a really good impression on me. Obviously, something mass, black mass, or something. the first Midnight Mass.
Oh, Midnight Mass. Yeah.
Oh, my
Midnight
wife's
Mass,
watching
the-
that. My
I-
wife's
Yeah,
I-
watching
the,
that.
watched-
the first
saw it.
episode. The first episode,
Yeah.
you have to get through. It's like a fucking balls across the nose kind of fucking drag. Second episode, it starts to pick up, but it's like there's some potential there.
And then you get
Um,
ball dragged. You get ball dragged at the end too. So don't worry.
Oh, thanks for that.
Teabag.
So-
all right.
Yeah, here's the thing. You said the first scary movie you ever watched was Poltergeist. How old were you?
Yes, I was. Oh fuck. Fuck. When did that come out? God, I must have been
Poltergeist came out like 80. Did you see it in the theater?
80 I saw it in the theater. Yeah.
You saw Poltergeist? Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's
that fucked me up,
no
dude. I
wonder
didn't
you're
sleep for
fucked
like
up.
4 fucking days. And then I had a fucking little clown that my
Well, so
aunt
that's what I
crocheted.
wanted you to talk about. It was 82, by
Yeah.
the way.
82.
So
yeah.
that's what I
I was
wanted you
just
to talk
looking at
about
it,
because
82.
So I was
this
7. I
was-
was fucking 7. Fuck my parents. Why would you do that to me?
I
Seriously.
made my 5-year-old son watch Michael Myers on Halloween, the newer one.
dude, you should have your kids take
It came out. It came out. Wait, it came out. In 80, it came out. In
Did you
was
hear your kids taking from him?
my math right? It came out in 82.
82.
I was born in 75.
That's 7.
So yeah, I was 7. Yeah.
I know you're 7.
man.
You'd be a 7-year-old walking the dog, no house, motherfucker.
Yeah, that fucked me up. That fucked me up for years. I'm not gonna.
Okay,
I'm not.
so
not
you got to
lying.
tell that story because this is
Okay.
one of my favorite, Matt.
Okay.
Like your life, like this shit only happens to you.
This, yeah, and my mom can fucking back this up.
Since
'cause-
you were a child, this shit
'cause
only
I-
happens to you.
Yes. So 7 years old, Matthew wants to go see Poltergeist, and fucking mommy and daddy thought that'd be a cool thing to do. So let's go do that.
Knowing your
that-
parents, they were like, "Watch, he wants to go see Poltergeist. This is
Yeah.
going to be hilarious."
I'm sure they said no, and I pitched a fit, and they were like, "Fine, fucker, let's go."
Fine.
You know,
Right.
let's go do this. So it serves me right. So we go see Poltergeist in the theater. I did not sleep that night. And the reason why I didn't sleep that night is because in my room I had about it was like a 3-foot tall clown with a crocheted body that my aunt had made that was really cool up until that movie. Because in Poltergeist, the fucking clown comes alive
Right.
and drags the girl under the bed. And this fucking clown looked just like the clown in the movie. And it's sitting in a chair by my bed. So I get home that night and I'm like, fuck this clown. It's going in the closet. Right. But all night I was waiting for this clown to come out of the closet and drag me under the bed. I swear I did not. I remember this. It scarred me for fucking life. I didn't fucking sleep at all that night. I didn't fucking sleep. So fast forward to, that was 82. Fast forward to
A little Joe
19
Pesci on this.
what? Did I?
Go ahead.
Okay.
A little Joe Pesci on this. That's it.
So
Anyway, fucking clown.
so fast forward to 1985 or 86, we moved houses, and we moved from Van Nuys because Van Nuys was going to shit, moved into the Northridge area. And I think it was like, 86, somewhere around there. Unloading our shit, and I'm putting everything away in my bedroom, and I come across the fucking clown that I had forgotten about because it was packed away. So I flash back to when I was 7. I fuck this clown. I grab the clown. I go outside. I put the fucking clown in the fucking trash can. In the trash can. Open the lid, clown in trash can. Go back, start, huffing boxes in and out, helping, trying to be a big boy, help mommy and daddy move in. I go to put something else in the closet, like maybe a half hour later, and the fucking clown is back in the fucking closet. I shit you the fuck not. I swear to God, that
Dude, your
fucking
parents are
clown
fucking
was
with you?
back in there. And I'm like, fuck this clown. So I grab it again, take it outside, put it back in the trash can, close the lid, put my hand on the lid, open it up. Clown's still in there. Close the lid. Okay, cool. Go back. An hour or so later, the clown, Chuck, I swear to fucking God, the fucking clown was back in the fucking closet, sitting in the corner in the closet. And I'm like, and so then I start crying. I started fucking crying. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I started fucking crying. I fucking had a breakdown. My mom comes running in. She goes, "What?" I'm like, the clown. I threw it away twice. The fucking clown, and Poltergeist is gonna fucking kill me tonight. And she's like, "Oh, honey, no. I thought you liked that clown, and I saw it in the trash can a couple times, so I kept putting it back in the closet." And then I hated my mother for the rest of the day at that point. And that fucked me up. So I said no, and I told her the story. I'm like, "No, fuck this clown. We'll put it." And she goes, "Okay, I'll throw it away." I'm like, "No, we're both gonna go throw it away." And we both threw it away. I said, "This stays." I said, "Tell daddy the clown stays in the trash can." And so everybody had to know the clown was no longer welcome in the home. But that fucked me up.
But didn't nobody tell your
wow.
sister?
Yeah, well, she was younger. She wasn't fucking really doing it. She was playing with her strawberry shortcake. And
No, I
cabbage.
thought you came back in later and she had brought it back inside or something.
No,
like
it was
that.
just my
It
mom.
was your
did
mom.
It
It was just
yeah,
your mom.
mom did.
Okay.
Yeah, mom did it twice. It was in
That's
the
fucking
3 fucking
hilarious.
times. But you know what? I didn't fucking sleep that night either because the fucking clown's outside in the closet in the fucking trash can.
He's no, I know that motherfucker's in the trash can.
We had a fucking doggy door.
know
That
that
motherfucker can
motherfucker's
get
in-
through. Yeah, he can get through the doggy door. No problem.
You bring me to a funny point when you're saying like you were probably like begging your parents to take you, and they're like no, and then you're like no, I really want to go. Well, when I texted you guys that thing of that werewolf deal, when
Yeah.
I was sitting down there, we watched a bunch of movies that day, and they're all Halloween based, and they're like werewolf movies and stuff like that. We watched a pretty cool one. And then my son kept bothering me. He's like, "I want to watch The Purge." And I was like, "No, dude, let's not. Like, you're too young for that." And he kept like bugging me. So I was like, "All right, dude, you want to watch The Purge?" So I went and rented a $3 copy of one of the older ones. And I was like, "Cool, we can watch this." Dude, that motherfucker I thought he was gonna get scared. He was glued to the TV, and I was like, oh, fuck.
I stand by my
shit.
statement about taking your kids away from you.
Dude, I had to stop the Halloween movie. It was a 2018 one because we started watching the old one from 78. I misspoke.
Yeah.
It was not 68, it was 78. And it was too slow. And he didn't keep.
I'm glad you looked that up in the
captivate him.
meantime.
Yeah. And then so he was like, no, I want to watch the newer one. And I was like, all right, we'll watch the one from 2018. I put that on and it was getting towards the evening time. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to stop. And he threw a fit. And then we were like, hey, send him upstairs. And he comes back there and he's like, I can't sleep.
Yep.
I can't go in my room.
Yeah. It turns out we know better than you do, you little fucker.
Yep. Yep.
My wife and I
So-
my son will be like, I want to watch that movie. And I'm like, you want to sleep tonight? He's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
He knows. If I warn him, my daughter, she's funny. She loves Halloween. She loves scary movies. But after a certain amount of time, after the sun goes down, she won't watch a scary movie because if she starts a movie after the sun goes down, she knows she needs enough time after the movie to watch another uplifting movie to purge all that shit.
To counter it out.
That works.
Yeah, so she's like, no. If I watch a scary movie this late, I will have to go immediately to bed, and that won't work. I don't have time to cleanse myself of all the evil. So, I'll tell you that. Okay, so there's the Exorcist is a great scary movie.
I forgot about that one. Yeah.
It still
Okay.
has a scene to this
Yep.
day
Mhm.
where I feel like it doesn't scare me. It just kind of, I think about like the actress, and I think about,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Didn't that
"Ugh, man."
didn't that stuntman die going down the stairs?
No, but that
Didn't
movie is
somebody
cursed.
die during the movie?
Yes, there was somebody died during the movie. There's actually a murderer in the film,
Oh shit.
right? So check this out. So the set caught fire.
Father so and so.
So this movie, there's a documentary out there called Cursed Films, or a mini series or whatever. And one of the movies they talk about is The Exorcist, and they talk about it being cursed. Like the one of the members of the crew died while the movie was filming. The set caught fire, and every single set piece burned except the room where the possession was going down.
Oh,
boy.
fuck that.
Oh, I'm out. No, I'm done.
Yeah.
Nope.
Done.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Walking
okay.
off set. Done.
Not coming
the
back.
Nope.
the actress, the scene where she's being raised and lowered out of bed,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Go back and watch that movie, because you will see a look of agony on Linda Blair's face, the 12 or 13-year-old actress in this movie. The backboard that she was laced to became unlaced, and she was being slammed by the board in the back.
Shit.
And her tears and crying were because her spine had been arched and whipped, and she was being whipped back and forth. And the director's all, oh, okay, yeah, print that take. That's a really good take. But
Yeah.
this is terrible. This is awful. That this print that take right now. I mean, just take it to the lab. That's the one we're using. This is terrible, Linda. And then
I'm so
apparently,
sorry.
like the mom,
Huh?
when the daughter like smacks the mom and the mom goes flying across the room, so they put the mom on the harness. The stuntmen yanked the harness to pull the mom away like she'd been hit. They yanked too hard, and the actress, it's in the film, you can see the look on her face. She falls and breaks her fucking like coccyx or tailbone and shit in the scene.
Fuck.
Oh, fucking A.
Or fractured a bone in her back or something like that. And you could see like she lands, and then her face changes, like, so you can see that half second of like, no, that's not fear, that is the pain of what just happened to her hitting her face. And then apparently they do the scene where the girl's in the hospital getting all the shit tested on her.
Yeah.
One of the hospital techs in the scene fucking is later arrested for murder. He had some dude like his body in his apartment, like
Holy fuck.
Oh.
But what happened to the priest when he fell down the stairs? I thought that stuntman like either got really hurt or died or something in the Exorcist movie.
Marco, you
Maybe
got
it was
this?
in like the maybe it
Yeah,
was in
I'm looking at
another,
it right now.
I could have swore that a stuntman, like somebody fucking died doing a stunt
yeah.
in that when they were like falling down the stairs or something. Maybe, maybe.
Well, Margo's gonna look it up, but I think so for me, the top 5 best like horror movies that,
Yep.
and I won't say well, I'll just say scary movies. The top 5 movies that are actually
Yeah,
like
scary,
I think
yeah.
scary. Have you got Psycho? If you watch Psycho, like original Psycho, it still holds up. It's still scary.
Oh yeah. Yep.
The Exorcist is a scary movie, but it's scary to me because I believe in that shit. And we'll go into that in our next episode. But
Yes.
Halloween is a scary movie because to me, the original Halloween is the one where that shit could actually happen. Like somebody
Right. There's no
absolutely
paranormal
decide,
shit. There's no fucking like coming back from the dead. Blah. It's just a fucking regular dude that snapped and was like, I'm fucking killing people.
Yep. And from that same in that same vein, The Strangers. That's a fucked up movie.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a fucking scary ass movie.
Yep.
And then I think if I'm going, Pet Sematary didn't really scare me. It's like the Stephen King movies are cool, creepy, like horror movies. Like but like Christine, Carrie scares me probably more of all the Stephen King movies. But like it's creepy and it's a little bit like scary, but it doesn't truly scare me.
Yeah. The books are better when you're reading a book at night and it's of that topic. That's better. But you have to get past Stephen King's fucking love for spending 12 pages describing the goddamn leaves on the fucking tree outside. But if you can get past that,
right? Oh my god! And you know the worst part about the book though, and I really hope that we don't have listeners that are going to run out and buy this book just because I say this. There's a scene in the book because remember the kids are like in the first time the kids go after Pennywise. Oh, Marco, we have a ruling on the field?
So the ruling on the field is as it stands. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty against Matt for
I said I thought
roughing the Thomas.
Okay.
First down.
10-yard penalty for
so what happened?
False information.
What happened to the
penalty?
What happened to the stunt man that fell down the stairs?
So here's what we have from The Exorcist. Linda Blair suffered a spinal fracture due to the mechanical failure while filming the scene where her character is rigging against levitates and thrashes violently, right? So an actual spinal fracture. Holy shit.
Yes, there you go.
The fracture later developed into scoliosis. Years later, after Blair re-injured her back during a motorcycle scene in another film. Let's see. In addition, actress Ellen Burstyn, thank you, seriously injured her back while filming a scene where she falls over backwards after her possessed daughter backhands her.
That sucks, but we're talking about the scene where the priest falls down the stairs.
Yeah, he dies in the movie, but
he dies in the movie, and that's.
I getting fucking? I'm getting that confused with reality. So he didn't really die. The stuntman didn't die.
No, they didn't kill the actor in the movie.
No.
I just thought that some horrible accident happened when he went down the stairs.
The actor's like, okay, so listen to this. I'm method, right? So when you throw me down the stairs,
I'm gonna
I need you to fucking throw me down the stairs.
I know. I thought the stuntman got seriously injured.
I got one for you.
Killed. Yeah.
This priest who falls down the stairs in The Exorcist.
Yeah.
His son in real life is the older brother from the Lost Boys.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, wait.
So you remember the movie The Lost Boys? Yeah. Remember the movie The Lost Boys? The older brother that gets bit by Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, yeah.
Starts to kind of turn into a vampire.
He starts to kind of turn. He's like, Mikey, help me.
That's his son?
That's his son, dude.
No.
Yeah, for real.
That's cool that he carried on after his fucking dad died like that in that scene.
Once again, that's lockerroommailback@gmail.com. Attention, dumbass Matt.
So anyway, you guys go. What were the five movies that you think are the scariest? Oh, I have to add one, and it's not scary. It's fucked up. Go see the Japanese horror movie Audition. It's so fucked up.
I don't know what sort of fucking Ching Chow movie. Oh, I'm sort of fuck.
Fuck, dude.
Once again, that's locker room mailbag. gmail.com. Attention. Oh my God, Matt.
Hey, wait. If we got an Asian guy on the show, him and Marco can do a side podcast and it would be Rice and Beans Unite.
Oh my God.
One more time for the back row. That's going to be lockerroommailbag@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, but there's this movie called House. And it's like
yes.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yes, the original.
Okay, so
from back in the 80s.
Yes,
with the guy from Greatest American Hero.
I don't know, but it's all
It's the
not-
Greatest
No.
American Hero and the guy from Night Court.
can't say Oriental.
Is
Asian.
that
All
the-
Asian people. It's like it's fucking subtitle. It's all in fucking no, this is like old.
Oh, wait a
It's
minute.
like
There's
this-
a new one that's a Korean scary movie that you're
no,
talking
this
about,
is
right?
old. This is old.
Oh, I don't know.
It
that.
might but it's like it's really bad, but it's great. But I saw it sober and I thought, now if I had like an eighth of mushrooms that I ate before I watched this,
Oh my god.
it'd be really fucking good. Because I don't
What's
want to do
the-
acid anymore, but I'll do mushrooms.
What's that one? What's
And
that
you
one
want-
movie?
What?
Marco and I were the good ones in the group. We still are.
It's just microdosing. It's completely fucking safe.
No, you eat the eighth of the fucking all at once. You just fucking chow it down.
Oh my
You don't
god.
make- you don't
You're
make
gonna
fucking-
taste
yeah.
colors, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna taste what the color 7 smells like. That's where I want to be.
What's that movie that's about possessed ghosts and the house is like all glass?
Possessed ghosts.
Wait, how
Yeah, it's
can
like
a ghost
possessed-
be
it's like-
possessed?
Dude,
Yeah,
like
right?
the house is possessed, but they're ghosts.
Is
and
it
you can,
called the
like-
Glass House?
I think so.
Okay, I'm just curious because you said the house
And-
is all glass, and there's a movie called The Glass House. So
I think
just
that's
took a-
it. I
took
didn't want to
fucking stab at
state
it.
the I didn't know if that was it, like how obvious it was.
Oh
But, yeah.
god. Look, guys,
Wait,
there's the
okay.
rails. We're so far off the rails. They're over there.
That shit was scary
Oh,
though.
That way. That way.
That shit scared the fuck
Okay.
out of me.
So what were the other ones? So the Glass House. What else?
Fuck.
Fucking Freddy Krueger, bro.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Shut up.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
It's like werewolves in fucking London.
Oh, that's a good movie though. American
That's a
Werewolf
good
in
movie.
London.
That's not
That's
scary.
a
Yeah,
great
yeah, yeah.
movie. That was
no,
scary.
that was- yeah.
Underworld.
Underworld, dude. That's
Oh,
the
Kate-
that's
Kate
practically porn.
Beckinsale. Mm.
Oh my god, that outfit though. Oh, just won't
Unspeakable
stop.
fucking things.
Mm.
Unspeakable.
Unspeakable things.
Unspeakable things.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
magical.
Mhm.
And then she did that movie Van Helsing,
yeah,
which everything about that movie is terrible except her.
fix for her. Like
Yeah.
Click, she was in Click.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that movie sucked, but there's Kate Beckinsale.
There she is.
Saving movies one fucking boob at a time.
Oh my god! So hey, I read. Check this out. Sorry to get off the titty, but I on Wikipedia I found a list of movies and movie accents since we're going down that road, right?
Okay.
You all saw Triple X, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Right. So you know that scene where he
I
pops
live
open.
for this shit. Sorry, that was my Vin Diesel when he gets sucked out of the plane.
Fucking terrible.
It's like some drunken random guy at the bar at the end yelling something to himself right before he goes and pisses. Anyways, I live for this shit. Zip.
This
zip,
one's
zip.
for the boys.
So there's that scene where he fucking pops open the roof of the car, sets up a parachute, takes off on the rappel line, right? And then he so he's up in the basically supposedly the stunt guy's up in the air.
When
On
he
a
takes the
parachute, then he
when he takes the
repels up.
Corvette off when he steals the Corvette from the guy at the valet and takes the Corvette in the beginning.
No, later
towards the end.
later on in the end when he's with the chick, and basically there's a rope tied to the car, to the parachute, and then he's rappelling down from the parachute to the fucking rocket thingy, right?
Oh, Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
During the filming of that, the stunt went wrong. I guess it was mistimed or something. The stuntman started coming down, repelled, and fucking hit that bridge that was in the movie that
Ooh.
they went like right under. He actually fucking railed right into that and died immediately on set.
Oh, of course he did. Yeah, there's no way that you
shit.
would survive that.
Fuck,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Mm-mm.
we can go there. Do you guys know about the actor in the Twilight Zone movie and the two kids?
Oh yeah,
Right?
The helicopter.
The
Yeah,
helicopter
helicopter,
took their
yeah.
heads off.
Yeah, yep.
Well, that
What?
actor, if you okay, so there was a Twilight Zone movie that was made in the 80s.
I know what
and
that
they-
sounds like.
They were shooting the scene. It's true, you do. They were shooting a scene where this actor was carrying it was supposed to be like him escaping Vietnam with two children that he's rescuing. And so they built this, it was out in Santa Clarita. They built the Vietnam village. And they had a Huey and they had pyrotechnics and the cameras going. And they're actually filming you can watch the footage. It's out there on the internet.
As
But
if on cue.
an explosion, the ghetto bird going over.
Yeah.
An explosion goes off too close to the tail rotor, knocks the helicopter out of balance. The helicopter augers into the lake that they're shooting, where the actor is carrying the two kids under his arms, and you just see the propellers hit the water right where the dude and the kids are walking.
Yep.
And just a mess. Just well, you know that movie, what's the Rush, the movie about the cops, the undercover cops in the 70s.
Yeah.
And she's in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Her name's Jennifer Jason Leigh.
Mm-hmm.
That was her dad.
Mm.
That was her dad that got his head chopped off by the
it was.
It's like Brandon Lee, all that shit. Bad shit happens on movie sets.
Yeah.
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 As I'm sitting here scrolling through, I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah. So what movies scared you as a kid, Marco?
Besides Jaws, what I mentioned earlier?
Yeah.
Jaws
like your top five scary ones.
So Jaws got me pretty good. And then just because of how I watched it, Aliens, not Alien, but Aliens. The way that shit was filmed, and I watched that shit in the middle of the night. That one got me really, really good too. The original Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes, the first one was good.
And I want to say, if I got it right, The House on Haunted Hill.
Well,
okay.
There's the House on Haunted Hill, and then there's the Haunting of Hill House. I think they're like two.
No, yeah,
they're different, but they're yeah.
Yeah, it was that
Same
Shutter.
house.
It was that fucking Shutter Speed, fucking weird shit that they fucking did that creeped me out. Like this, it just did not settle. It just did not settle right with me. It was just like, oh god. You guys remember that show on MTV, Fear?
Yes.
Yes.
It was out for a couple seasons. It was a trip. Chuck, it was only out for a couple seasons, and it was like, oh guys, I want to say like what, early 90s, right? Like,
yeah,
I would have watched
fucked up shit. They did fucked up shit to scare people, like genuinely.
They did some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
So
I think I remember.
You guys have they're listening that have not seen that or never heard of it. The premise of the show was
you can find YouTube clips of it.
Yeah, small though, because I tried to show it to some guys at work, and there's no full episodes. It's only snippets,
just little snippets of like
of certain challenges, and basically they would send contestants to some of the most known haunted places in, well, I think it's just the United States. I don't think it was, or whatever. Anyways, they would go and arrive during nighttime, and they would have like a safe house, like one safe room. There's lights, cameras, equipment, so on and so forth, where they can be at. And then it was all individual challenges. And you would have to go and travel and have like a small flashlight and a camera on you, and then a handheld camera that you were doing, that you were filming. So you're filming yourself, and then they're filming out. And they would send you to go do these challenges. And then when you get to the place, for example, if it was an asylum, they would send you to the room where shock therapy was done, and people were recorded that died there. And so then people record moaning and screaming, and yeah, they would fuck with them severely. If you get a chance to look that shit up, that show was fucking trippy.
Yeah, they did things. I'm like, dude, I'm surprised they didn't get sued. Like, hard.
Yeah, that's back in the day.
Yeah,
it was.
Well, so next week we're gonna talk about like the spooky shit that's happened to us and what we actually believe in. And some of you might be surprised, some of you not. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Some of these movies, boys and girls who are millennials that haven't seen them, again, go see Audition. Just the fucking, I don't care if it's subtitled. It's gonna just freak you out. It's gonna fucking gross you out. Rob Zombie says, "Man, that movie's fucked up." That's literally the quote when he saw it. Rob Zombie was like, "Man, that movie's fucked up."
Rob Zombie said something fucked up.
So I went and I was looking at a list of like really great horror movies, and it said, "Well, look at them. You got to watch the movie that Rob Zombie said was fucked up." And I'm like, "What movie did Rob Zombie say was fucked up now?"
Yeah,
and I watched it, and it's legit. Like, oh, Japanese people have a special kind of twistedness inside of them.
Oh yeah,
it comes out in their films.
That house movie. I'll find out I'll find out exactly what year that was. We watched. It was put on at work, and I started watching part of it. I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "It fucked me up." But yeah, mushrooms.
Well, I don't know about you boys, but I brought some Halloween jokes.
Oh, I didn't do any. I was going to say my Halloween jokes for next week when it's a little closer to Halloween, but I do have some other jokes, and I have some listener jokes from the emails.
Well, we can save the.
No, you could do some. You do some Halloweeny jokes, and then that way we don't have there's only so many Halloween jokes.
I don't know. These lists are pretty long.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What do you call an annoying pumpkin who does nothing but stupid shit?
What?
A jackass-o'-lantern.
Wow.
I can see where
All
this
right,
is
go
going
ahead.
already.
All right, I got a non. So we'll do you do Halloweeny jokes, and then if we have a
Okay.
non-Halloween, we'll filter it off that way.
Oh, fuck.
What's blue and not heavy?
What?
Light blue.
Oh, my God.
Oh wow.
I love that one. Wait, did I tell you this one? Why do teenage girls only hang out in groups of 3, 5, or 7?
I feel like you may have. That sounds familiar, but why?
I only heard it recently.
Okay, then why?
So teenage girls can only hang out in groups of 3, 5, or 7 because they can't even.
Okay, no, you for sure said that a couple
yeah.
weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah,
sure.
100%.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay, there were 2 nuns sitting on a park bench, right?
Oh no.
And so this man approaches in a trench coat and walks up in front of him and just fucking flashes him, like full frontal fucking nudity, right? One of the nuns had a stroke. The other couldn't reach.
Oh. Oh yeah. I'm going to hell for laughing.
Why? Let's see. What's the cause of death when the gigantic prize-winning pumpkin crushed the judge?
What?
He was gored to death.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What do you call a witch who lives at the beach?
What?
Sand witch.
Nice.
Nice. Let's see.
Chuck's being extra careful this week.
Dude, I just got off a thread of fucking adult jokes, and I was like, ah, fuck.
We can do
Do
adult
zombies-
jokes. Just shy away from the pedophile ones. That's all.
That was one
That's all
time.
we're
That was fucking- I mean, I can, but I just seem to always laugh at these ones, and they're like, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Well, no, look, like we've told people, dark humor is like food in communist nations. Not everybody gets it. That's
The
just
man
how it is.
All right.
The man proposes to his woman, "My dear, let's try something new tonight." And she goes, "What?" He goes, "Tonight you will cook."
Oh,
My son came home and said to me, "Dad, am I ugly?" And I said, "Why do you ask?" And he says, "Well, last Halloween, I went to ask the neighbors to turn down their stereo and they gave me candy."
oh, Jesus.
Wow.
So I got a tip from a listener. You can tell if a woman likes you by her ankles.
Okay.
Okay.
If they're by her ears, she really likes you.
It's a good one, dude.
How do you
It's
get?
not wrong,
How do you
it's
get
not
a?
wrong.
It's not
How do
wrong
you
at
get-
all.
No, it's definitely not. What's the difference between like and love?
Oh, I know this one.
Spit and swallow.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Wait, do you remember this one? What's the difference between a slut and a bitch?
what?
A slut is someone who will fuck anybody. A bitch is someone who will fuck anybody but you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, bitch.
How do jack-o'-lanterns quit smoking?
Oh.
A pumpkin patch.
Jesus. Why can't boy ghosts have babies?
Why?
Why?
Because he has a Halloweenie.
Oh.
Okay.
Stupid.
My son came to me last week and he says, "Dad, can we go to a haunted house?" And I said, "What's wrong with the one we live in?"
Okay, I got another one from a listener. The ankles one
All right.
from a listener.
Take us home.
This one is. I'm just gonna read it. I haven't pre-screened it.
Okay.
Jacob sent this in last week. Here's a short story joke for you guys. Love the podcast. Keep up the great work. A man and his wife had gone to bed. After laying in bed for a while, the man ripped a fart. The wife rolled over and asked, "What on earth
Sounds
was
legit.
that?" The man said, "Touchdown. I'm ahead 7-0." A few minutes later, the wife let one loose. The man said, "Now what was that?" And she said, "Touchdown, tie score." Well, the man laid there for quite some time trying to work one up. He tried so hard he crapped the bed. The woman said, "Now what the hell was that?" The man said, "Halftime, switch sides."
Wow.
Oh, fuck, that got
On
me.
that note,
Oh, Jesus, Jacob, thank you. We'll see you in the
next
locker
week.
room.
We'll see you in the locker room. I hope they enjoyed the bonus from last week. That was pretty funny.